understand um, the speech pattern and what's being described in the Dead Sea Scrolls. And when it says once, when in heaven, that when in heaven or in heaven, when you look at the other person, you become the other person. When you look at God, you become God. And when you look at the mountain, you become, or sorry for looking. When you look at things, you become them. But that's not like, you don't go to heaven to do that. Heaven is a state of heart's mind and how you feel about yourself. And then with your human will, through the established skill set of the balanced determined self, act through your best pitch at perfection. Perfection in giving a shit, caring and looking to trust. And if you're looking to trust, that means you're maintaining your own truth in purity form. And that's what heaven is. So when you're in that state, you look at the other person, you become that other person through your wisdom, through your empathy. It's a power of a God that has a ton of power. By the way, it's unspeakable power, or undefinable power, right? It's incredible, but we only have a slight touch of it, and enough to know ourselves. And once the person knows itself, has chosen the light instead of the darkness within itself, and work towards establishing the balanced determined self, and knows itself, learn to know itself, then that is the state of heaven. And when you look at God internally, because you can't look at God, apparently, because nobody's ever seen him except his son. So when you look at God internally, in thought, in your heart's thought of him, you become him. That's a difficult one to grasp, and I'd have to think about what that means to me in my experience. But how do you become God? You feel the way he feels? You think what he's thinking. Through empathy, right? I guess it works on him too. Whoa. Wow. That's a thing. Anyhow.